What's going on, guys? Welcome along to another video. I'm Matt over at DSR, and today again a little bit different. No reviewing of any bikes, but today I'm going to go on a little road trip, heading up to Wales. I planned out a route around the Brecon beacons. Currently it's 211 miles, so it's going to take me 9.5 hours. Well, let's see what we get up to. The weather is starting to change. This morning it feels cold. The windscreens are starting to get a bit covered. It's showing 13 degrees, and yet, don't worry, I do need fuel. I'm going. And I've only got a mesh jacket on, but then it is meant to get up towards 19 degrees later on, so I'll take the mesh jacket. I've got my waterproofs just in case, because if anyone has ever been to Wales, especially Brecon, it's a different place up there. It's got its own little microclimate, and it rains when it's not meant to rain. Been there with work many a times, and I've been there. I've had literally the 4 seasons: sun, rain, snow, sleet, you name it, I've had it there in one day. So I've got a windproof shirt in the bags, I've got my waterproofs, and I've got my mesh jacket. Can't be much more prepared than that. You guys don't want to see me spend the next hour and 15 minutes getting up towards the bridge, so I'm going to go and fill up the tank, and I'll meet you on the Welsh Bridge. Well guys, after some ridiculous traffic through Bristol, I'm here at last. Chepstow Bridge, M48 I believe. That over there is the Welsh Bridge. The Welsh Bridge, well, the M4? I know, I'm really bad with geography, hence why I have my sat nav and I got my phone. I did have to pull over and put on a little my little windbreaker, because it was definitely getting a little bit chilly. Even though it says 15 degrees, the wind chill. So the first stop of the day is going to be a place called Bafflehaus, Haus, and it looks like an awesome motorcycle cafe. They've got some clothing, and it looks like they got some really nice looking food, and that's good because I'm getting peckish. So it's about 40 minutes just over the bridge. This is my first time using the TomTom Rider 550. I got it because my phone just isn't good enough for kind of European tours, but even around the UK I find my phone loses the signal and puts me in the field or the woodblock or something, rather than actually being bang on the road. So I wanted a dedicated sat-nav. As we all know, BMW, they do have a nav, and it's absolutely terrible. Everyone complains about it, so I didn't even bother wasting my money and getting that. Then for me, the only other two kind of viable options was the Zumo XT or the XT2 or the TomTom. A lot of people were saying they liked the Zumo, but it was very complicated to get on with. So that is why I've landed on the TomTom Rider. I did get the World Edition. We do go abroad quite a few times in the van. It just means I don't have to worry about maps or using our data over there. So yeah, testing it out for the first time. At the minute it's on a round mount, just on the crossbar where the old sat nav mount was. I've got it situated on the right hand side, mainly because the round mount is quite big and long and cumbersome. Seeing how I like it, there is other options. It's kind of like a low profile 3D printed bracket that will just mean the sat-nav sits pretty much on the bar. Personally, I reckon that's probably what I'm going to go for, because I like things to look neat and in place. Like the phone, I've got the quad lock mount, looks like it should be there, doesn't look too much out of place. Turn left at the pink house, yeah. What are we doing? You're indicating left, going right. You can do it. Almost got took out at a T Junction. I was going straight, car just pulled out because he didn't look behind the other car that was in front of me. Always a good start to your journey, I find. That's crack. See, in that situation, none of my cameras are on because obviously I'm saving a battery for the mammoth ride today. And in that situation, would have been perfect to have some form of kind of dash cam set up on the bike. And that's lucky because I have been sent a dash cam to install and test out on the bike, so that will be coming very soon on the channel. Company called Van True sent me the Falcon F1 motorcycle dash cam. So that's a 4K camera at the rear, 1080p at the rear, 4K camera at the front, 1080p at the rear. So I need to get around and install that. I've already filmed the unboxing video on it, so I just need to get on and do the install. What are we saying? You coming? You coming? Nope, nope. He just likes to slow down at the crossing. Yeah! Alright. Tesla man's going 30 and a 60 because he knows in Wales there's probably nowhere to charge his car. Just trying to save those miles. When the sat nav tells you to turn right, but you look at the road and you think it's just a little bit further than what it was. Turns out it was right there. Tell you what, these type of roads, good job I got the GSA. Back in, getting a little bit squirrely in this mud. Where the bloody hell am I? This road is so bad, I need to stand up. That to me is the perks of having something that is kind of dual purpose. Having my Aprilia Tuono down there would have been sketchy, and I'll be taking it really easily. This, just stand up on the pegs and go for it. If you haven't been able to tell, when I planned this route, in the sat-nav I told her to take me the twistiest route possible, and yeah, I think it's doing that. These are the type of roads that take a lot of concentration. That's why I'm not talking. Place is definitely a little bit different. It's pretty cool. So if you are in the area, 100% head on over, check it out. In the description box below, I'll leave the address for this location. And the Biscoff muffin, delicious. I've had a long enough break. Let's get on the road. Well, Baffle House, I would definitely be back. Nice, nice atmosphere there. Nice to see some proper biking calves still around. Next stop then is Hay-on-Wye, I believe. It's about an hour from this location. This will be the highest point in Wales for this little day trip. Hopefully we can find some nice roads. Starting to warm up a little bit now, 18 degrees. Just about perfect. Up to about 20 degrees is perfect biking weather. 20s to 25, so I know it'll get a bit hot, but it's okay, we can deal with that. Over 25, too hot. As you can see with the Baffle House, got plenty of seating outside, got car parks, got also a bike park area. They do food, they do drinks, they've got some cakes, obviously seated inside, toilets, which is much needed, and then some clothing, and then some kind of retro style bikes. Like I said, really cool vibe there. God, I sound old, don't I? But I've never been there before, and 100% recommend it. These are the type of Welsh roads I was after, not the single track with grass verges in the middle. Sweeping left to right all the time. Stopped off for a spot of lunch at Langor Lake, and I'll tell you what, this is absolutely stunning. Look at this, just keeps going. Even got wild horses back there, but friendly enough that they come up to you and you can stroke them. Oh, nice spot of lunch. Look at that backdrop. Cannot complain. Langor Lake, some parking down there, lakes over there you can have a look at. Plenty of parking spots around, but there is also a nice cafe bar here. So, if you want to get some food whilst you're down here, you can. Moving on now. On the kind of Backwood leg, the homeward leg. There you go. Some more parking outside this bit. Very nice, very nice. Whoa. Warming up now, 21 degrees. Windbreakers off. Get that air on me. Woo. Guys, let me know in the comments box below what are some of the best roads that you know and that you've done in Wales. Anything higher than kind of middle, I'll have to turn it into a 2-day trip. I have started doing some motorcycle camping videos, so I could incorporate a camping video with a tour video. Because I've never done a tour style video, this is my first one, so it's a little bit strange in the sense I'm out by myself. I'm riding for, well, the route is 9 hours. Obviously this video will be 15, maybe 30 minutes long, depending. That's kind of like, what do you put in it? What do you guys want to see? What is interesting for you guys as well as for me to ride or to film or to talk about? So you either end up waffling absolute shite to yourself, or you end up just going quiet and just riding. Look at all the boys are blue. Those some serious group riders in the sense, front and rear man. I've got high-vis markers on, so everyone knows who is the front and who is the rear. No one goes beyond or behind them. This next little leg is just under 30 minutes. Just disabled traction control. And finally on roads is that not filled with moss, grass, gravel, or anything in between. So if anyone didn't know, to disable traction control, so you can have a little bit of front end fun, on the suspension button on the left hand side at the top, just push and hold that 2 or 3 seconds, and then you get a little orange warning symbol on the bottom right of the TFT, just to show that there's something disabled. So that means you can have fun with that front end without the electronics kicking in. And then when you're done, just push and hold it and it brings it back on. No need to change rider modes or anything. So I filled up this morning before I left, full tank, showing 320 miles or so. At the minute I'm at 180 miles. I need to know how far I can get on a tank until it shows that I'm on the f-stop, and then B, how far do I get on the fuel light on the f-stop. That's probably going to be one of the next videos I do, other than a standard review video. Just try and work out all of that. How far? Now I'm at some of the twisty areas. I'll put the traction back on, and that's all I'll do when I'm in a certain area and I know I can have a little bit of fun. Turn traction off, have my fun, turn it back on. Safety first, kids, safety first. I tell you what, Wales has got some absolutely stunning views. I mean, just look at that. I'd like to know if any of you guys have done any of the TET, so the Trans-European Trail. Gosh, I know some of it. is in Wales. I'd like to give some of it a go. Is it something that I can do by myself, or is it one of those type of routes that it's best off two people, because there's a strong chance of something happening to me or the bike? I wouldn't do all of it, but if there's like different segments I could do, that'd be awesome, especially ones that kind of are accommodated to big adventure bikes. It's getting hot in here. This is more like it, isn't it? Look at that. These are the type of Welsh roads I've been looking for all day. Take note, B4560, I believe. I believe in myself, what a man can do. Look at this. I know I've said this multiple times in this video so far, but damn, when you're not on exercise, when you're not in the army, Wales is a lovely place. Well, that was an absolutely lovely stretch of road. Definitely be back to do that again. I think that's enough for Welsh Roads for today. Start heading back. That's what we need to do more of as bikers. Stop just taking your bike out on a Sunday. Plan a route, get up early and get out there and enjoy some of these roads. 100% I will be back towards Wales. There's plenty more for me to find. Definitely want to start heading up towards North Wales as well, like around Snowdonia, because I want to be abusing this bike as many places as I can, on road and off road. I know guys, a little bit of a random video today, but I hope you have enjoyed it. Just showing you a few of the Welsh roads out there and what kind of mischief you can get yourself up to. If you did enjoy this slightly random day tour around the Brecon beacons, or some of it, because there's plenty more around, like I said, didn't even go towards Pennyfan, then make sure you like the video. More importantly, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing plenty more random rides like this. There's nothing else to say guys, but thank you very much. Catch you on the next one and ride safe.